Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Hey guys, welcome back to Darling Talk Show where we just don't talk about relationships, we redefine them. Today's episode is going to be all about oh my god, we're gonna talk about a lot. This guest here, she has a lot to talk about. So I don't even I'm just excited.
Me
I
too.
can't wait. And she is an artist, former model, single mom. Hi Erica girl.
Hey, girl.
How are you?
Nervous, but I'm good.
I love the honesty. You don't
Yeah.
have to be nervous.
You know, I'm always transparent, so I'm always just like, this is me.
Yes.
You
But
know?
honestly, I think that there's beauty in that.
That's true.
You know, like just being who you are, sharing your story. You have a story. And
Yes.
that is one of the main reasons why I wanted to bring you on the show. We've been friends for a long time. I've known you since I was 2016, I believe.
It was 2016.
Yeah, I was young.
Mm-hmm.
We were young.
We were young. I was 24 at the time.
Yeah. So the fact that we're still here and like, oh my God, it's just insane.
Yeah.
But definitely want you to tell the audience, who you are and all the things.
Yes. Hey, y'all. I am Erica Taylor Jones. As she stated, former model. I walked in New York Fashion Week, invited to Miami Swim Week. Also did the pageant world, which was crazy and fun. Artist, blogger, single mom. I like to say head of household mom.
Yes.
And just a believer in Jesus Christ.
Come on, woman of God.
Yes.
Hey. I love that. That's so good. I definitely want to talk about your modeling career first.
Okay.
When I met you, you were modeling.
Mhm.
You were like, girl, I wanted to walk like Erica. I was like, I wanted to walk like her because she literally anywhere she walked into, it was just like very,
and
I was just
graceful with it,
yeah, and the way, even like as someone who loves to wear heels, I always wanted to like learn how to walk in heels so effortlessly, and you did that very, very well.
Thank you.
But I wanted to ask you, what was your relationship with modeling? Like, I don't think I ever asked you that too, and I just really genuinely want to know, like, how was that relationship with with your career in modeling?
Yeah. So, funny thing, I went into modeling just happenstance. It wasn't something that I wanted to pursue. Like, I was a little girl, like, oh, I want to be a model.
Yeah.
I had a photographer who was starting out in his career, and he saw me, saw my big hair, and was like, hey, let's do some shots, like just collaborate. That's when collabing was like a really big thing. And I was like, cool, yeah, let's go to the beach and do it. And so we did that. And he was like, you're really talented. You should definitely look into getting into this.
Yeah.
Well, long story short, I had a recruiter reach out to me and just randomly on Instagram and was like,
wow,
hey, you should definitely start doing some modeling. And when I got that, it made me think in my mind, God, is this the route that you want me to go? I was really big into women's empowerment, girls' empowerment. And so it made me start a platform of wanting to empower girls and women and knowing that you can do anything that you put your mind to.
Yeah.
So my relationship with modeling started off as just something that just happened, and I jumped into it to empower girls and empower women. It did get toxic for me though, so that's why I put it down to the side for my career and decided to not pursue it anymore.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I was gonna ask you like what made you step away from that?
So
just kind of, give us a little bit of the tea.
Yeah. So I started it, like I said, to empower girls and women, to know who you are, to understand you don't have to conform to any idea that society has for you, but you can really stand out.
Yeah.
So that was my platform. When I started to, especially when I went to New York and encountering so many different type of people who live so many different types of walks of life,
Yeah.
I started to get lost in that and still trying to seek who I am and um, understanding. And I started to pursue a relationship and all the things, right? And so with all of that, I started to get confused on my direction. And I felt like modeling was becoming a hindrance in me figuring out who I am. Because now I'm just like a face, pretty face on a platform, you know, all of that. And then people telling me who I am. And I'm like, no, hold on. I have to redefine who I am.
Redefine. Yes. Come on.
And figure that out. So that's why I decided to just put it to the side and focus more on
That's
me.
good.
Yeah.
I think that I've heard so many crazy stories about models, and you know, I wanted to at some point say pursue that too for myself because I want to be a model, but no. Number one, I cannot walk. And number two, I can take a good picture, yes, but I cannot walk, girl. So I was like, that ain't for me. But I'm actually happy that you decided to do what's best for you. I do miss seeing you do those things because even your photos, like, wow, like you have some amazing pictures.
Thank you.
But I do know that sometimes God calls us to do, you know, better things.
Yeah. And
you gotta be obedient. Yeah, you know? Right. Absolutely. So, what was the turning point when you realized that? No, actually, let me rephrase this question. Did walking away from modeling feel like you were losing a part of your identity, or did it feel more so like I'm actually doing what's best for me?
I'm gonna say a little bit of both.
Okay.
Because I knew that it was okay. I know I need to do what is best for me because I'm always about taking care of myself.
Yeah.
I've always been about that. The other part though is because I got so into my identity in modeling that now I'm branching away from that. And that was a big part of my platform.
Yeah.
So what is my platform now going to be? So because of that, I was just like navigating that. So it was a little bit of both. Of like I feel like I'm losing some of my identity, but then also this is the best thing for me. I believe that it was just a seasonal thing for me to spread my light in this world.
And I think also as we grow, we evolve. So we're not gonna always do the same thing. Even for me, as in my content creation life, like I see my content back from 2019 to now, it's so different, right?
Exactly.
So I'm just like, wow. Sometimes I'll be like, I cannot believe I was posting these things, and I was girl.
I know, looking back,
girl. I'll be like, Lord, but hey, thank God for growth. Okay.
Yes.
So now I definitely want to get into a little bit more personal. But before we get that, it is wine o'clock. It's my first time on the show. Oh my God. So we're gonna be drinking oxtail. It is a red blend. It's called the Silence. And it has 14% of alcohol. So please sip slow, okay?
Okay.
Because we don't want no problems.
Yes.
But before, I want to ask you, do you have anything that you want to toast for at this moment before, you know?
New beginnings.
Okay. New beginnings.
New beginnings. Definitely.
Cheers.
Yes.
Ooh.
Oh, I like that.
This is good.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is good. What is it called again?
Girl, it's called oxtail. You can keep the bottle, girl.
Yeah, it's good.
It's really good.
Yeah,
Just make sure you stay home when you drink it.
I know.
Yeah, because you're going to go to sleep. You're going to have that good night's sleep.
With my book in hand.
Hello. I definitely want to get more personal now. I know you personally, so I'm just like, I'll be like, wow, you know.
Yeah.
So all the things that you have been through. Tell me about, because I know you were married.
Yes.
It was a whole wife. You were married to a pastor. Okay. Lord, she was the first lady.
Stop.
Were you a first lady though, for real? Yeah, right.
Not like of a congregation in church, but yeah,
low key. So, being that you were married to a pastor and all the things, and you know, first I want to know, how was that experience of being the wife of someone that was pastoring a church?
Yeah,
because I can only imagine the pressure. I don't know if it's pressure. I just want to know, like, how was that experience for you?
I think it is a lot of pressure, but not necessarily for me.
Okay.
Because I always show up in my authentic self, regardless of the pressure. And I grew up with pastors in my family.
Okay.
And ministers and things of that nature. So it was kind of like
normal
stuff. You know, I never thought I would be in that place though, because I never wanted it. I'm not like, I want to be a pastor's wife, you know, not at all. Just because I've lived a life, right? I know
Yes.
family members who've gone through it and all that kind of stuff, gone through the pressure, gone through the, people saying things, church hurt, all the things that come with it. And so for me, I never really desired it, but it happened for me. And there was no pressure. It showed me a lot. Definitely.
Yeah. Girl, I can only imagine. And so you were married,
Mm-hmm.
then you got divorced.
Yes.
Right? You had 2 babies in the marriage, and then you got divorced. Man, when I talk about divorce, I always get like, because I'm also a divorcee person. So when I talk about divorce, I always think about like what could have changed that, right? What could have, because when I talk about people that are married and they be like, oh, it could have been fixed, but it's like sometimes you just have to end it.
Yeah. Right.
Like sometimes you just have to end the relationship.
Mm-hmm.
But I want to know, what was the turning point when you realized that divorce was the healthiest choice for you?
I could not see myself in the mirror. Like I'm looking in the mirror, and
That's deep, girl.
Girl, I'm deep. So
Lord.
but I was looking in the mirror and could not recognize myself. Never want to be in that place.
Wow.
And at the time, right, I got married. Everything happened really fast. I had found I was pregnant right away. Went through 3 miscarriages.
Wow.
Then had my rainbow baby, which is my son. So we were like back to back having pregnancies. So number one, there was a lot of stuff with that within myself internally. Then I had my son, which was such a blessing. After he was born, found I was pregnant with my daughter.
Lord.
Right, 2.5 months after.
Erica, girl, y'all were just getting busy. Hey,
a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. But we didn't wait. As doctors say, all the stuff they say, when you breastfeed, like you won't get pregnant, all the things, and that's such lies. Because I definitely did, right? But yeah, I just looked in the mirror. My son was 3 months. We were having an altercation at the time, and had just found out I was pregnant with my daughter. And I looked at my son's face and his innocence. Looked at myself in the mirror and said, "This is not going to be the life for us."
Yeah.
And so that was the turning point. Was like, I can't allow myself to be in this situation, and then on top of that, have 2 innocent human beings in this situation, and it not be healthy.
Girl, when I tell you, I'm so proud, because I think sometimes the kids are the reason that make you be like, no, I have to go. Because then it allows you to realize, like, I do not want to create a race to kids in this environment and then have them go through maybe worse things, right?
Right.
So, girl, I'm happy for you. And you literally are glowing. Like, you are just, listen, I'm just like, I'll be looking at you like, look at my friend.
I appreciate it.
And again, being resilient and just getting up, rebuilding again. And I think this is why I love having this show, because I get to talk to people who go through real life experiences and then they get up and they keep going. And I think that's the beauty of, being resilient and not giving up on things.
Yes.
So, okay. So with all that, you left the relationship, you're raising your kiddos, you're starting over again.
Yeah.
I really want to get into life as a head of household mother, right?
Yeah.
As a single mom, like a lot of people have this negative connotation to being a single mother.
Yes.
But I do believe that it doesn't have to be a bad thing. It doesn't have to be a sad thing. Right? You can actually embrace that season because I don't think you're gonna be a single mom forever. Okay. The Lord already working on your husband, girl. He's gonna come. And he's gonna just give you the world. Because I always feel like when you are a great person and when you're genuine and when you actually love for real, the way God blesses you is just amazing. So I know that's coming for you. But I want to know how you're navigating this now as a single mom, and what has been the biggest struggles of that?
Making hard decisions. because I've had to make a lot of hard decisions, even from, leaving the marriage, right? Deciding
Yeah.
to separate and all that. That was a big decision because I believe marriage is a commitment.
Yeah.
And being in the place of pastor's wife, all that, so many people knew us. We had a platform together, right? All of that. And so it took a lot of hard decisions to make the decision that's best for me and my family, my kids.
Yeah.
To do that. But then the decisions after that, I did not have a home. I lost everything
Wow.
after my divorce.
Wow.
Or it was our separation. Lost everything. I didn't have, besides a car and literally one bag of clothes for my kids.
Wow.
And a bag for myself. That's all I had.
Are you serious?
That's it. That's it.
It was that bad.
It was that bad.
Wow.
And so I was at the place where, because my family was also hurt from my relationship in so many different ways,
Yes.
fighting with what decisions should I make should I call my family or do I call the local shelter? And so I'm calling the local shelter, and thankfully, I think it's all God set up.
Yeah.
They had a breakout with COVID and all the things. And so it forced me to have to call my
family. Yeah.
And I did. And they were like, you can definitely come and stay with
Yeah.
us. So, up until recently, I've been staying with family to get myself together financially, emotionally, physically, all the things, so that we can have a better life.
Yeah.
And thankfully, God has really blessed us in this time. And I think that it is truly Him showing me who I should be for my children, the stewardship in the time.
Yes.
The Bible talks about how He gives us these promises to basically tap into the divine nature of Him.
That's so good.
So that we don't have to basically struggle.
By
We don't
ourselves,
have to go through the things that we go through.
Come on.
He gives us those keys. And so I live my life by that. Is that when I started Her Nature blog, is because I understood that there is a divine nature inside of me. And I just have to read the Word of God to understand, what direction do you want me to go?
Come on.
Even if that means to lose everything in my life, which I did.
Yes.
It was literally a divine moment to set me up and my family up.
Yeah.
I'm going to say this because I think that it's important to say, when I decided to leave, God had brought a lady into my life. I don't even know who she is at this time, but we had a phone conversation.
Wow.
And we had spoken, and she told me, I was telling her, I was like, my marriage, I just don't know. I don't know who to go to, because I can't talk to anybody about this, but I'm talking to a stranger about it.
Wow.
And she's just like, Erica, do you know anything about the spiritual warfare? And I was like, I do. Not enough, probably, but I do.
Yeah.
And she said, I want you to call out everything that you see within your home.
My God.
And so she was like, you don't have to know the names spiritually, all the things. Just call out those things. So I started to call out anger, sadness, depression, all the things that I saw within my home. And I went around my home and I opened the door.
Wow.
As a symbolic,
yes,
you're getting out my home.
Absolutely.
And so I did that, just going in. That night, when I tell you, everything broke loose.
Wow.
Everything broke loose.
Girl, I'm getting chills.
Altercation with me and my ex, and me understanding, like, this is not what I'm supposed to be standing in. This is not what I'm supposed to be going into. And then everything went from there. But literally that moment was divine, because if it was not, if I didn't have my kids, I would have probably stayed. And I would have been probably the 40% of women who decide to stay in a healthy relationship that is domestic violence and all the things. But it was only God's grace on my life that allowed me to realize and to see, because we can be blinded to see
Absolutely.
that I needed to move.
And I think when you're covered,
Yeah.
right? Like when you're covered, God is going to do whatever He needs to do to get you out of that. Period.
For sure.
So because He knows that, girl, you come from a family of literally like, oh my gosh, just that's what I'm saying. Your story is just very amazing. Because what God is currently doing in your life, and the fact that you even mentioned about you living with your family and everything, like, that is okay. It's part of rebuilding yourself. And rebuilding yourself, because you know social media, girl.
Yes.
Oh my God.
It's the devil.
Oh my God.
Nobody-
Everybody want to talk, you know, showing all these highlight reels, which is
Yeah.
fine, but no one really talks about what it really looks like being a single mom, going through a
Yeah.
divorce, and having to rebuild yourself. Sometimes it takes you like 5 years to recuperate from a divorce.
Yeah.
Right? And no one really talks about those things. So
Right.
I'm proud of you.
Thank you, girl.
I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
Now that we have talked about that, enough of the sass stuff, girl. We're going to play a little game.
Yes.
Okay. It's called Petty or Protective.
Okay.
So I'm going to ask you a few questions and you tell me if it's petty or if you think it's protective.
Okay.
All right. So you don't allow your friend to hang out with someone who shaded you before. Is that petty or is that protective?
Ooh.
Right?
That's a hard one. I would say protective.
Okay. Own it.
Yeah.
You can own it.
I'm going to say protective.
Okay. You blocked your ex's new boo on social media, on socials.
I blocked my exes, new boos.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Protection for sure. What?
Okay. Hey, I don't know. I'm just, you know, I don't think I'm allowed to say anything because you don't want to know what I'm gonna say. But you check your partner's phone because they have been acting weird. Is that petty or protective?
I'm gonna say petty, and that's just because for me, if I have to go to that extent,
You don't need to be there.
I don't need to be there.
Period.
Yeah.
You ask your friend to unfollow your ex out of loyalty.
Ooh. I'm gonna say petty. I'm gonna say petty.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let them make that decision.
Right.
If you're gonna do that, but I better know that you loyal to me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because you have to let people do. You have to let them show you what they're
Yeah.
gonna do without you telling them sometimes, so you can see how they really feel about you.
Exactly.
I know that's right. Okay, all right. So that was a little kind of like, you know, break from the little. Because I know sometimes on my show we can get a little deep, girl. So I'll be trying to like keep things lighter sometimes.
I love it.
Okay, so what has being a single mom taught you about your own strength as a woman? And I know this is probably like a loaded question, but definitely believe that all the things that we go through is for a reason. So I really want to know, like, what have you learned in this experience right now in this season?
I have learned that a big one would be, because there's a lot that I've learned for sure, right? But I think a big one is that you can seem buried, but you're actually being planted.
Oh, come! Oh, that's a word. If you didn't catch that, say it again for the people in the back.
You can seem buried, but you're actually being planted.
Wow, that is so powerful.
Yeah, it's very powerful. Because just thinking about my story, you know my story, and it felt like I was so buried. And even now being a single mom, I feel buried a lot because I'm thinking and processing and trying to be, don't want to be the man, but I have to take that role, but also the woman, mom and dad and all the things that I have to figure out from a daily standpoint. And I realized that a lot of these moments are just planting moments.
Amen.
That God truly had planted me in good soil. So many people probably didn't think that I was being planted. Right. But he was planting me so that I can truly thrive and flourish in all the things. So, yeah.
That is so good. This is why I always say perspective is so huge, because it's really all about how you see yourself and how you look at the things that, like your struggles, right? And your experiences. If you look at them from a good perspective, you might actually gain something out of it. And I always say we don't go through anything by accident. Everything is already part of the plan.
Yes.
Because even if you try to deviate it, it's still gonna go the way it's supposed to go.
Yes.
So that is really good. Oh my God, girl.
Look, I told you I'm deep.
You are deep. I like this though. This is really good. Okay. We have a new segment on the show. It is called Darling, Be Honest. And
Okay.
basically our audiences, they send their stories, whether they, relationship stories, drama with their families, romantic, all the things, friends, even.
Okay.
So I'm going to read the one that somebody sent, and you're
Okay.
gonna give them advice.
Okay.
All right. This one is from. Oh, by the way, this is an anonymous. I can put their name
Okay.
out there, but it's about family.
Okay.
Okay. So this one says, my father has another kid with someone else, and I lost respect for him. What should I do?
Ooh. Jesus Christ.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So I think that, because I'm thinking like little kids, since I have little kids, but clearly this is not a little kid, right?
No, it's an adult, by the way.
Yeah, an adult. So I think it's having an honest conversation with your dad, right? I don't know the relationship, right? So maybe you can't have that conversation,
Yes.
which is completely fine. But if you can, have that conversation with him, because
Yeah.
it will bring so much clarity for yourself and understanding, instead of just festering and hurt and bitterness and all the things that could come with that. I can imagine that you might be feeling. Have that conversation. And then if it's not with him, find you a therapist to have the conversation.
Oh, that's good.
Right?
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of moments where we can't have a conversation with a person directly for whatever reason.
Yep.
But there are non-biased professionals who you are able to speak to, so that you can air out all the dirty stuff that you're dealing with inside, and get the clarity and the peace that you need to move forward from whatever that situation is.
I definitely agree with her. And therapy, it is a good option. Because for me, for example, I've had daddy, issues with my, whatever.
Yeah.
And I didn't always have the chance to talk to him and tell him how I really feel about things. So I had to go to therapy. I had to talk to a professional, let them know what I really was dealing with, the things that I sometimes wanted to tell him.
Yeah.
And process those emotions, right? That's a whole other thing that it really, really helps, by the way. So yeah, get you a therapist, sis. And if you cannot afford therapy, read books. Get you a good book.
Yes, a lot of self-help books.
Oh my
and
God.
all the things out there.
They're going
a lot
to
of resources.
really, really help you. Yeah. So
there's no excuse to get help. Like literally. There's just so many resources.
Absolutely, especially right now. But don't use ChatGPT. Do not ask ChatGPT any questions, because I do not.
I don't trust the guy.
Yeah, no. Erica, girl, thank you so much for coming to the show, for blessing us, and for sharing your story.
Thank you.
This is so good. I'm so happy for you. I'm so proud of you. I know that God is really just about to take you to a whole different level. And I'm speaking this from the heart. And I am just like, I just know that things are just gonna, you're gonna start thriving. And you are thriving already. My sister got a whole promotion at her job. Like, she's doing all, I'm saying? Big things. We're working together too on the Nia team.
All that. Yeah.
I know, right? Like, I get to see you more often now and work with you and things like that. So happy for you. And
thank you.
Definitely tell the audience what you would like for them to catch you on and connect with you.
Yes. So you can follow me on all social media platforms. It's Erica Warnita. So it's Erica Warnita. It's WARNITA. I will be launching something soon that I'm really excited about. So stay on the lookout for that.
Okay. I want to know this. Tell me off camera. Though.
Okay.
And y'all, thank you so much again for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, all the things, share the video, the episodes. And don't forget to send in your stories as well, because we gonna help you out, sis. We okay, even if you're struggling with your boss or you have an entanglement or something like that, you want to figure things out, send in your stories. We're gonna get you some good advice. And yeah, I'll see you guys on the next episode. Bye.
Yeah. I love the smiling.